Hey everyone, the month of August is bringing us trades. The Pittsburgh Penguins have acquired Rutger McGroarty from the Winnipeg Jets in exchange for Brayden Yager. So honestly guys, I love this trade. I think it makes total sense for both sides. Pittsburgh with Sidney Crosby, Evgeny Malkin, Chris Letang, Erik Karlsson, you're still trying to compete. And Rutger McGroarty will help you now and long term. And I think that's what Kyle Dubas has wanted to accomplish here. We've talked about certain teams targeting like the guys 20, 21, 22 that can help them now and set them up for a better future. So obviously after Crosby, Malkin are gone, you still have something to build around. Obviously they just lost Gensel. You're trying to build something for the future. So Elliot Friedman was first on it. The 2022 first round draft pick, Rutger McGroarty from the Winnipeg Jets. There was a lot of conversation over the summer and going back to this past spring where Rutger McGroarty wanted out of Winnipeg. A lot of rumors to suggest that something happened behind the scenes, and also that it was Rutger McGroarty's perspective that he didn't have a path to make the Winnipeg Jets. Well, there's a good argument here that Rutger McGroarty had his say in where he wanted to go, because in my opinion, I think Pittsburgh has a lot of space for McGroarty to be in the top 6 right away. So Brayden Yager, 2023 first round pick. You're talking about a top 15 draft pick. So the Penguins feel Rutger McGroarty is the real deal. And based on this Daily Faceoff article, shout out to Frank Saravelli for officially announcing 1-for-1 after the Friedman reports. We know those guys compete well in the insider game. Rutger McGroarty is expected to sign an entry-level deal with Pittsburgh, so play right away, as I said. The 20-year-old spent the 2023-2024 regular season with Michigan, where he tallied 16 goals and 36 assists for 52 points in 36 games. Absolute beast. When you're talking about a guy with that size, the scoring ability, looking great for Team USA, I think it goes a long way. So Yager, 2023-2024 season was with the Moose Jaw Warriors. The last couple seasons, over a point per game. Even the season prior to that, he was almost a point per game. This past season, 95 points in 57 games and 27 points in 20 WHL playoff games. So shout out to Stephen Ellis. Follow him on Twitter, interact with him. He has Yager as the 24th prospect available in the final 2023, or he had Yager as the 24th prospect, and Yager got drafted sooner. And Yager's kind of been a prospect on the rise. So when I look at this trade, it's the Winnipeg Jets, as they have in the past, dealing with a tough situation. And you know what? In past times, like the Winnipeg Jets dealing with these situations was specifically about location. I don't know if that's necessarily true for a guy like McGroarty, who's lived in more obscure areas and has grown up in more isolated markets, low-key markets. So Winnipeg's a passionate hockey market, and maybe talking about like the living situation. I mean, I don't know if that was the scenario here for McGroarty, because even shout out to the sports beard Jeremiah, who ran into McGroarty's mom and said they loved Winnipeg, they loved the environment. So it could have to do with the location, but I think this more so has to do with the ability to crack the lineup. And Winnipeg has a lot of forwards and a lot of forward depth, and frankly some young forwards, and they've had the battle with a guy like Cole Perfetti, getting him into consistent minutes, and obviously that's injury stuff as well. So I look at Pittsburgh, as I said, you've got, and I'll pull up the lineup here, but you've got like Raquel and Brian Rust, obviously, but you have no more Gensel. So there's good there's good opportunity here for McGroarty to crack the lineup. Outside of that, Michael Bunting, who they obviously acquired in the Gensel trade. So as Daily Faceoff has it right now, you have Raquel, Crosby, Rust, you have Bunting, Malkin, and Puustinen, and then you have Beauvillier, Eller, and Kevin Hayes on that third line. There's a lot of potential there for McGroarty to be either on the second line next to Malkin and Bunting, which would be a good start, or you could slide Raquel to his right wing where he plays a lot. You could have a second line of Bunting, Malkin, and Raquel, and then have McGroarty on the top line with Crosby and Rust. I think that would be huge, and that would give a great opportunity for McGroarty to learn next to Sidney Crosby. Pretty good chance to develop and be a star right away in Pittsburgh. So give me your thoughts, guys, on this trade. Like I said, Winnipeg gets huge value back with Brayden Yager, going to be a top 6 forward in this league, I think. A lot of skill. His skill set is ridiculous. Where McGroarty, skill set's great, but more of that beast environment, can put the puck in the back of the net. Just an absolute monster on the ice. So the maturity's there. Brayden Yager, probably a bit more of a project, not that size like McGroarty, I would say. So Winnipeg looking longer term, but also we'll see if they trade Ehlers. We'll see what they do, because in my eyes, Winnipeg can compete for a playoff spot again. So it's just a matter of shovel day off, getting that value back for a bad situation. So subscribe, like, comment, notification bell. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.